3-Minute Egg's coverage of the visual arts is supported by Wet Paint, an independent art supply store since 1976, serving Twin Cities artists and the world beyond. Learn more at wetpaintart.com. Support for 3-Minute Egg comes from the Grand Hand Gallery. Catch 2 concurrent exhibitions, Minnesota Women Potters and 2 Minnesota Painters. More information at thegrandhand.com. In the second of our 2 eggs from the St. Paul Art Crawl, we take you to the historic Jax Building in Lowertown. Let's meet the artists on 3-Minute Egg.
Last 5 years I had a corporate job and didn't really make a ton of art, but I just got laid off, so it's been awesome. And I've been working a lot, as an artist. Well, it was 2000, and I had a bunch of commissions, and I had sold everything I'd ever made. That year, I basically just, everything I did just disappeared. It was awesome. As, the year progressed, things started to slow down, and then, so I started looking for more serious jobs. It's all individual lines. It's just cross-hatched, layers of acrylic colored inks on top of layers of acrylic ink. So, I just, my fingers were layers of ink. I just keep crossing, sort of like a printmaker would do, and then just keep building. I feel rusty right now at this point, and I feel like I'm just starting to kind of like build in that, having fun again, like coming in and having 8 hours to just play and work on images and not worry about the end result
And not worry about a job.
And not worry about, I've only got 3 hours, so I better make the best of it and make something nice. I've looked for jobs, but it's tough out there. So this has been, for an artist, this has been like the best time ever.
The reason I started painting, actually, I was working with the National Coalition for the Homeless, and that's kind of where all of the portraiture started from. I was more interested in figuring out who the actual human being is behind everything, and that we were using the statistics as opposed to understanding the humans. And so I started painting people to kind of get their voice and to understand their voice and who they were. I've been thinking a lot in the recent months about the gaze and internalizing the perception of other people's perception of you, and how you kind of engage that, and how you kind of redirect your movements or change your movements while understanding that other people are perceiving you. And so I've been looking at movement and understanding kind of the way that you change your reactions to kind of manipulate that understanding of the gaze.
People ask me when they come through this space if this is all my work, because it goes back to the late 77, 78. Some of the earlier stuff is from that time. And in the space like this, it was all in a line. You'd see some sort of development, it would make some sort of sense. But in here it's all a big jumble, so it looks like there's multiple people in here. And people assume it's the John Ilg Gallery, and I am representing a number of brilliant artists in here, but no, it's just me. You'll be working on a painting or a drawing, and you say, the space in that, that would work as a sculpture, So then you make something like saying it on the wall here. You actually build the saying in third dimensions. What I've brought into the sculptural work that I'm doing recently is I'm taking really familiar objects like caplets, like mouse traps, like little plastic army men, dollar bills. I'm taking things that people are extremely familiar with and sticking them together in a way where the sum is more than all of the parts that are there. There's some other relationship going on.